Okay, we're recording.
1 Sierra Papa, Thomas Tower, roger.
And I should have, there's traffic coming in. Got it. All right, where's my checklist? You doing all right?
Yeah.
You got any problems or questions, you got to holler.
Soaking it all in.
Okay, so
815 approved.
run up, we did that. 1800, we did that. Throttle, 1000 mixture, wing flap set for takeoff. We're doing normal takeoff. Fuel elevator trim for takeoff. And radio set for departure. We got that. Verbalized takeoff and emergency briefing. Our emergency briefing is going to be that if we have an engine problem on the runway, we're going to retard our throttle, main on the center line, and for heavy braking, then we're going to taxi off. If we have a problem and we're airborne, but yet there's remaining runway, we're going to pitch for 74, which is, actually that's not right, pitch for 65 on here, 65, and we're going to land on the remaining runway, even if we run off the end of the runway, okay? We're heavy braking, and then try and shut down the aircraft. If we are airborne below a safe altitude, which is 1,300 feet, basically 1,000-foot AGL, we're going to pitch for 65. Key thing is pitch for 65. We're going to find a best place to land. It's called ABC. Airspeed, best place to land. C is checklist. So best place to land below a safe altitude, not enough time to restart the engine, 30 degrees outside the nose, either side of the nose. We're going to look for a place to land. And then we're going to shut down the engine. Fuel cutoff valve out, make sure idle cutoff. Come over here, magneto's off, and we're going to try and set up for an emergency landing.
Right now there's no traffic immediately behind you, but most
if we are above a safe altitude and we have an engine failure, pitch for 65, find the best place to land, and then we're going to try and restart the engine. Make sure the fuel selector valve is in both, fuel cutoff valve is in, make sure full rich, throttle's adjusted, fuel pump on. When this fuel pump comes on, it's most likely what the problem is, and that engine should come back to life. If the prop has stopped, we're going to turn the key to the start position. If it hasn't stopped, it should start on. It should start up immediately. But if it doesn't, then we're going to turn around and undo all that and shut down the engine and still fly towards a place to land, then we're going to land.
Pitch for 65. What is
65.
What is pitch for 65?
I will show you that, but hopefully not from an engine problem. But you're gonna fly it here in a few minutes. Okay, takeoff briefing.
815. When are you going to start those turns?
Transponder quote.
We're just going to stay on the south of the field, climbing to 3008, 9815.
That's over 815, roger.
Okay. Alrighty then, so we are ready to go. Taxi light is on, clear left, clear straight, clear right.
November 60 Whiskey, the helicopter.
Okay, so you can follow me on the controls. Follow me on the controls means you can have your hands on there, but just let me do this. Let me do the work, right? Your feet too. Okay, so when you do your feet though, when we take off, I want you to put your heels on the floor. You can have your feet on the rudders, but keep your heels on the floor, because you don't need the brakes while we're taking off. Okay?
Traffic to follow is
Let's go ahead and close our windows.
300 Cherokee. Report on space.
We're looking for traffic 60 here.
Telmar Tower is 587 Sierra Papa, holding short runway 24, downwind departure. Right downwind departure.
587 Sierra Papa, Telmar Tower, right downwind departure approved. Runway 24, clip takeoff, verify you want to go northeastbound.
Northeastbound affirmative, clear for takeoff, runway 247 Sierra Papa. So, you want to come over here, look, there's nobody on the final.
The traffic I see is well above us.
Make sure full rich, all lights on.
62 Sierra, the traffic you're following is at 2,000. They're descending for the airport, and you're not going to
line it up.
They're much faster than you. You can join final at your discretion. Runway
okay, 240, 240, 240.
Or just depart after touch and go.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, we got
full throttle.
Doing the final, clear for touch and go.
Hold the throttle in, or airspeed's alive. Temperatures and pressures are in the green.
Helicopter 62 Sierra approved, and just verify you do want to turn right at the coastline, is that correct?
55.
Right at the shoreline, 62 Sierra.
Rotate.
62 Sierra, thank you.
There we go, we're flying. You would put your hand, you can hang on to them. I'll push past you. climb at 79, correction, 74.
2,300 feet over Vista, landing with information Foxtrot.
Cessna 210
Clouds are getting ready to come in.
Runway 24.
Typeface 24210 Zulu.
See, right now I'm looking at maintaining 240. Now look over your inboard shoulder. See the runway? It's right behind us? That's good. This is precessing. It should be over about right into there. At 800 feet, we're going to turn right. Climb at 74. It should be trimmed for 74. Getting ready to turn. Clear right. Turning right. I like to turn about 20-degree angle of banks on our turns. Nothing too crazy. A little more. I'm good on the rudder.
Cessna 10 Papa, good day.
10 Papa, frequency change.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
240. Clear left. Clear straight. Clear right. Turning right. Continue my turn. You know, it's leveled off for a second so I can look straight ahead because I can't see what's out there directly in front of me.
Palomar Tower, Cessna 4711 Bravo, south of the Oceanside Pier at 1500. Inbound.
So this, see where we're going?
Cessna 4711 Bravo.
Told you we were going to track?
Make right traffic, runway 24.
Right traffic Q4, 4711 Bravo.
So now I don't have to really get back
Number 60 Whiskey, turn
downwind. I can actually come off to the left now.
60 Whiskey to ground.
I'll help him out. I'm going to go directly north. He's got all kinds of people coming in. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. Climb at 74. Okay, so now I'm going to do my full flaps up, mixture full rich, throttle adjust, trim. I'm going to climb at 85 now. And the reason I'm picking 85 is so I can see over the front.
85.
Yeah, this is your airspeed indicator. When I say airspeeds, this is what I'm looking for. This is my attitude indicator.
Cessna 0 Traffic short funnel helicopter touch and go, runway 24, clear to land.
24 clear land, 210.
Cessna 815 traffic, 10 o'clock, 2 miles southeastbound, 3,500 Cherokee.
Looking for traffic, 815.
So now we're always looking outside for traffic.
Cessna 7 Sierra Papa, good day.
And good day, thank you, 7 Sierra Papa.
So what that means is he is releasing control for us and we're switching frequencies. Now we're up onto another frequency that we're just going to talk to everybody else out and around us. So en route climb, throttle full forward right here. Airspeed 70 to 85, mixture full rich below 3,000, mixture set for maximum above 3,000, maximum
Torrey Pines Beach.
There's 2,500. Okay.
For Mission Bay.
I'm going to continue to climb up to 3,000, and then I'm going to let you fly the airplane. Where we're heading now, this is our heading indicator. So let's go over here to like a heading of 010. Our wings level, we're looking outside. Temperatures and pressures are in the green. This is a critical phase of flight. See, now at this point, if we were to lose our engine, we have options. I'd probably go for that green field down there. I don't think I can make it back to the airport. In fact, I know I can't make it back to the airport. I know I can make that green field. Generally, if you can see out 45 degrees below you, you can make that for gliding distance. When I say make that, it means you can get to it and land safely.
San Diego Coastal, Cessna 751.
Okay, we're going to level off at 3,000, push the nose over, allow the airspeed to pick up.
So your level when this.
Yeah, plus I'm looking at this, I'm looking at my altimeter, I'm looking at my VSI, and I'm also looking outside. It's harder to tell when you immediately look outside, but once you get your instruments telling you that you pretty much should be level, a slight climb coming, then you look outside, like take a mental snapshot. This is what the horizon looks like at level. If I do this, I'm climbing, right? If I do this, it's going down. If the horizon's getting higher, I'm descending. Huh? Okay, plus for heading too.
5 miles east of Lake Sutherland, westbound San Diego East.
Okay, so what's that?
By heading.
Hey, flight blue.
One more time.
5,000.
What do you mean by
south
heading?
of Lake Sutherland, eastbound, 10 east.
Like which direction are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. When I say heading.
Say at 5,000?
Hold on. Okay, there's the engine dropping down. 2, 3.
Between 5 and 5.6, we're going to be east near Barrett.
Okay, we're going to climb up to 3.5.
Okay, we're approaching Lake Sutherland. White Dutchess, we are at 5.5 and westbound. Standing northeast, Delta 66 Tango Papa is climbing through 6,700 for 7,500 directly over the flying T, planning on some commercial maneuvers over the flying T. San Diego northeast. Other Dutchess near
Okay,
Sutherland.
so now we're leveling off.
At 5.5? Affirmative, we're going to say 5.5 around this area.
3.5.
Okay, sounds good. We'll stay high. 66 Tango Papa.
Fly about 90 knots. This daggone thing's been acting up. Okay, so now there's a thing we call your controls and my controls. Let me actually make a radio call here. San Diego North, White Cessna, 3,500 feet over Bonsall for VFR maneuver San Diego North. It's awful loud. Am I loud to you?
No.
Okay. Turn this down just a little bit. Test, test. Okay, so this thing's called a control change, right? I'm flying the airplane, it's my controls. My controls. You can't touch them, right? So then I'm going to give you the controls. But there's a cadence that we do. There's a procedure. I'm going to say your controls, and you're going to say my controls. Say it.
My controls.
And I'm going to say your control. I confirm that you're your control. So I'm going to say, okay, so, and when you want to give me the controls, you say your controls, and I'll say, go ahead and say it.
My controls.
I'll say, no, you say your controls.
Your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
My controls. Now I'm going to do this, I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to fly. All right? So now, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls.
My
You're flying the airplane. Your feet are on the rudders. Yep. Yep. Okay, you're on the elevator. Yep. Okay, now push forward just a little bit. There you go. You're descending. Pull back up.
San Diego Coastal.
You're leveling off. Right? Now pull up a little bit.
Off the coast
now look at your vertical speed indicator. Shows you're in a climb. Altimeter is getting higher. Airspeed is getting lower. And push your nose forward to level. And then try and put that white line, that yellow or orange dot right on the white line for level flight. And meanwhile, we don't want to fixate on our instruments. I know this is your first flight where you're actually doing things, but you know, you always want to be looking outside for other airplanes. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a little left aileron. In other words, now this is your attitude indicator. Now that's a 10-degree bank right there.
Okay.
Okay, hold that 10 degrees. Now you got to lean forward and look outside. Good. Now look to the right. Do you see any airplanes?
No.
Okay, that's clear right, turning right. So now come back to 5 degrees to the right, or 10 degrees to the right. There you go. Now lean forward, look outside. The only thing that's going to keep you safe up here from running into somebody else is you. So you got to have your eyes outside this airplane, all right? Just keep your turn in. All right, my controls.
Your controls.
My controls. There you go, now let go, it's my controls. You don't have to follow me on this. I'm going to let you fly here in a second. Oh, I didn't clear it, I broke a rule. Clear left, turning left. Okay, so now these are your ailerons. This is a 30-degree bank turn, maintaining level flight. So what I want to do is I want to show you that these are your ailerons. These make the airplane go horizontal, it rotates it around a longitudinal axis, right? This is your elevator. Makes you go up and down along your lateral axis. And this is your rudders. Push left and right. It helps you turn around your vertical axis. The combination of your rudders and your ailerons will give you a nice coordinated turn. And That's what you want. Nice coordinated, pretty professional turns. All right, so I'm going to clear left, turning left. I'm going to go ahead and turn us around. Go back to the south. See, sometimes when you get into a turn, you start to climb or descend. You just got to kind of, when I set my pitch, how the nose looks on the horizon, you just kind of set it.
3,500 is my last call.
And your eyes will tell you quicker than your instruments are if you're climbing or descending or what's going on with the airplane. Okay, so but over a little bit, it's only good for a few seconds. So you got to kind of glance back in and check your instruments again. All right. I'm going to wings level. All right, your controls.
My controls.
Your controls. All right, good. Now, go ahead and give me a little bit of aileron wiggle. Gently. There you go. See how that works? Now, give me a little bit of push and pull gently. Push, gently. Pull, gently. You're doing it. Okay, wings. Now, level it out. Okay, now give me a little bit of a rudder. Push left, right. A little bit more. There you go. There you go. See how it slides around? This is it. So now what I want to look at is just nice, straight, and level flight. Now the instruments that you're going to use for your, and I'm going to help you out a little bit here. So we're kind of going to share the controls for the first few. You're at 3,500 feet. See the 3 and the 5. Your attitude is level. Slight descent, which actually this is showing. Give it just a tad bit of trim. Does that look level to you? If you keep this dot right on that white line, if you keep that right in the center of that line, we should stay level. That's your course level, and this is your fine level here. And there's your airspeed. We can speed up and slow down. Put your hand on the throttle, and we're always positioned, like I said. Now, go ahead. You're at 2150. Go to 2250. Go, just push it in gently. In. There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now hold that right there. Now don't climb. Push. Keep yourself level. Leave your hand on the throttle, but don't move your hand. Now look at our airspeed. See how it came up faster?
Yeah.
Go ahead and pull your airspeed. Pull your throttle back to 2150 again, back to where it was.
Over Coal Grade Road, we're climbing 3,800 to 4,500.
A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. And hold that right there. Now maintain 3,500 feet. Now if you watch, our airspeed's going to slow down. Now, see, we got a little bit of a descent going, so there you go. Let the nose come up just a tad.